What is going on, guys, and welcome to this video. The Emissary 2.0 has been released, and for those of you guys that don't know, a really cool thing happened. Ignite Amps, the makers of the Emissary 2.0, have partnered up with STL Tones and released the Emissary 2.0 in a bundle form. What you get is you get the Emissary 2.0, you get the brand new impulse response loader from them, and then you get 6 free impulse responses. And also, really quickly, if you guys want to check out the Emissary 2.0, I made a demo of it recently. It's on my page. I'm going to link it in the description. STL Tones and Ignite Amps were kind enough to use it on the web page for the product. So if you guys are interested in that Emissary 2.0 plugin, I recommend you guys go and check that out. Now, these impulse responses are based on a Randall 4x12 signature Kirk Hammett cabinet, and I believe it has 2 vintage 30s and 2 greenbacks. Now, one of the cool things they did is they ended up giving you guys 3 different microphones. So 6 total impulse responses, 2 positions for each microphone. So you could have all the control you need over shaping that really, really good tone. Also, what's really awesome about it is their Nadir impulse response loader is a dual cabinet impulse response loader, so you can load one on the left, one on the right, and then kind of blend them in the center however you would like to get the best tone possible. So honestly, when you're talking about miking things up in different positions, you can choose one that's got maybe a center or off-axis position to give you maybe a little bit of a mid-range or higher end, and then put one on the right to kind of offset that and cover that low end range, and then blend it in between however you see fit. I think that's really awesome. It's going to give you tons of flexibility for your tone, and on top of that, it's free. So, how can you really go wrong? So with that said, let's not talk too much more. Let's dive right into this and let's go check out what these impulse responses sound like. All right, guys, so here we are with the impulse response loader up on the screen. If you see right there on the balance, it's completely panned to the left. So I'm gonna show you what these sound like one by one. And then afterwards, I'm gonna show you guys a blended tone that I kind of came up with to give you an idea of how you can work with these impulse responses. So let's go ahead and get started at the top and just start working our way down. So we're gonna start here with the 4x12 V30, the MD421, and 45-degree angle, I'm assuming. So let's see what this one sounds like. Sounds pretty good. By the way, just so you guys know, I am using the Emissary 2.0 as my amp simulator here, and I'm using the TSB Tube Screamer also from Ignite Amps in the insert section, and that's what I'm getting the majority of my tone from. And I'm finishing it off obviously with these impulse responses, just so you guys know what the signal chain is. It's just the S1.6 Solar directly into the Universal Audio Aero interface. So let's move on to the second one. It's the same microphone, except this time the microphone's going to be in the center position. By the way, don't be scared off by what some of these are going to sound like. Obviously, some of these are going to have a very high-end, very raspy sound to them. Some of them are going to sound like this, like there's a pillow over the speaker. Some of them are going to sound very mid-rangey. And the entire point of this, which you'll see later, is to blend these mics in together to create the perfect tone. So don't get scared off if some of these don't really dazzle by themselves. Right, so moving on to the 441U off-axis. Let's get messy with it. All right, let's move on to the same microphone in the center position. Cool. All right, moving on to the good old trusty Shure SM57 off axis. Cool. All right, and then moving on to the same microphone in the center position. Cool, so if you guys can hear, every single one of these impulse responses has a very different characteristic to it, which I think is great, because obviously you're gonna be able to blend these in and really cover just this whole range of tone and not have anything missing when you kind of end up finally forming your tone. All right, so the one that I ended up settling on, or the couple that I ended up settling on, was the 441 off axis and the MB421 center. And what I ended up doing was panning it left and basically only using about 41% of the low end that I picked. That left side has a really, really good low end range, and the right side is going to carry my mid and high range. So I just wanted a touch of that low end in there, and I wanted that mid and high to kind of carry through. So that's how I ended up setting it up, and this is what it sounds like, and I'm extremely happy with it. Oh, just a thick, chuggy metal tone. I love it. That Emissary 2.0 plugin is badass, man, let me tell you. All right, guys, so as you can hear, you know, they really ended up giving you everything that you need to create an awesome heavy metal tone, or honestly, really any really good guitar tone that you want to use to record something right out of the box. And I really mean right out of the box. I mean, you're getting the amp synth, and you're getting the impulse response loader, and you're getting 6 free impulse responses that you can blend to create the perfect tone for what you want to do. That Emissary 2.0 has got amazing cleans, it's got really good blues tones, it's got really, really awesome heavy metal tones, just killer stuff in there. And it's all for free. So, you know, I really want to congratulate, you know, Ignite Amps for getting that partnership with STL Tones. I can only imagine it's going to be amazing things for us as, you know, as just people who want to record good music and not drop a whole ton of money looking for this stuff. I can't imagine what they're going to come up with now, and I'm super stoked for the future to see what they come up with. So, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope it helps you guys out, gives you an idea of what those impulse responses sound like, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.